What's up everybody, I'm Seth, that was cheesy as hell. What's up everybody, I'm Box Fowler, and today I'm unboxing a Grail that I picked up from eBay. That was worse. What's up everybody, I'm Seth Fowler, and today I'm unboxing an absolute Grail pair of Air Jordans. It's also a sample, and I picked it up from eBay. So let's jump into it. But first, I want to give a huge thank you to the sponsor of today's video, eBay. eBay is like the original place to buy sneakers online. It's been around since the 90s. I've been using eBay myself since I think like 2003. I was probably, 12 years old? I was using half eBay at the time. And over the last year, they've gotten like exponentially better. And the reason for that is that eBay now has an authenticity guarantee. So if you're shopping for sneakers on eBay, all you have to do is make sure that the listing that you're looking at has a little blue check mark on it that says authenticity guarantee. And what that means is that the shoes that you're buying are guaranteed to be authentic and legitimate. And the way that eBay can make this guarantee is that they actually have their own authentication center, which is actually run by SneakerCon. Shout out to SneakerCon. So what happens is when you buy a pair of sneakers on eBay that has that authenticity guarantee, the seller actually ships the shoes to eBay first to be legit checked by a real person. The shoes are then looked over by a real person and they check all the different details on the shoe. I don't know why I'm looking at the box because the shoes are inside the box, but you know what I'm getting at. They just do a really in-depth legit check of the shoes to make sure that the shoes that you're getting are in fact authentic. Once the shoes are authenticated, they're then repackaged in a brand new box and given some nice eBay tape, which you can see right there, and then shipped off to you. But my favorite part about this service is that it's completely free for both the buyer and the seller. So you get this service for all brand new Nike, Adidas, Converse, Puma, Reebok, New Balance, Vans, and ASICS sneakers $100 or more, as well as pre-owned sneakers over $300 in the same brands. And according to eBay, this service will expand to all collectible sneakers, both new and used, later in 2021. I mean, eBay already has like the best selection of pretty much every product ever, whether it's sneakers or otherwise, and now that they're able to authenticate these sneakers, it's a game changer. So inside this box, I've got a pair of collectible promo sample sneakers that were not a standard retail release. And the reason I was able to spend so much money on these sneakers, even though they're not like standard retail pairs, is because I trust eBay's authentication service. I know that these sneakers are authentic even though they're not easy to legit check. So without further ado, I think it's time to cut open the box and check out these crazy sample Air Jordan Grails. Whew. Okay, so moment of truth time. I'm beyond excited. I can't wait to open these up. I actually only have a key to unbox this box. I can't find my scissors, I can't find my blades, and I don't even know what this key's for. I just found it in my office, just on the ground, so hopefully no one's looking for it. I don't even know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. I mean, it should work. It's a sharp metal thing, so. Okay, it doesn't work that well. It sucks. It's a terrible way to open a box. Don't ever do this. It's not even like a normal sized key either. It's like a guitar case key. Maybe that's what it is. I am so excited to see these shoes inside this box. I can't wait. Oh, nice. Okay, so inside the box, you've actually got this custom printed eBay text. It says, "Meet your soulmates, eBay authenticity guarantees." Every pair of sneakers that I bought with the authenticity guarantee has had this printing on it, which is nice. I think I bought like maybe 6 or 7 pairs so far, and it's only been out for a couple months, so that's kind of crazy. I have a problem. I really do. And then inside the box, oof. Oh man, okay, so this box right now looks like a standard Nike box. And to be fair, it is. I mean, it is actually a standard Nike box. This pair of sample sneakers did not come with the box, so unfortunately it had to have a replacement box, which is actually a pair of Nike Lunar TR1s. But they did write what the shoe was on top, so I'm gonna kind of cover that up. This is next level. I'm so excited for this. Here we go. I'm so excited. Okay, now that I've had a second to process it, let's look at it again. Whew, okay, there we go. Oh man, look at this. Check that out. So this is obviously, if you follow Dornbecker at all, a pair of Dornbecker 5s, Isaac's pair of Dornbecker 5s. And what makes this shoe even crazier is that it's actually a promo sample pair. So this is a sample pair of Dornbecker Air Jordan 5s, and I can't believe I have them. This is like next level, and the condition of the shoes is incredible. They've been slightly worn. The outsole of the shoe looks like it's never been worn. I mean, the laces have been used, and the shoe definitely said in the listing that it was worn. Not many times, but it had been worn. But I mean, this shoe looks straight up, I mean, almost DS. It's nuts. As you may have already noticed, one of the things that I love about eBay is actually their eBay authentication tag right here. And you can actually grab your phone wherever my phone is. And you can actually scan the tag because it has an NFC chip in there, and it'll actually open up eBay's website and it'll tell you a bunch about the sneaker. For example, it'll tell you when the shoe was authenticated. So my pair was authenticated on April 1st. I actually got these on April 2nd, so the shipping was insanely fast. It tells you the size, the condition. Obviously my pair is a sample pair, so it doesn't have a photo, which is the case for sample pairs. And it also doesn't have a style code because it's a sample, which is even crazier. But the fact that you can actually scan the tag and it has an NFC chip in there is just like next level. But now let's take a look at this crazy sample pair of Air Jordan 5s. First off, I want to see the sample tag. Ooh, there it is, promo sample. I actually do already have a couple promo sample pairs of Air Jordans because they sent them to me over the years, but nothing like this. Nothing as crazy as a pair of Dornbecker 5s. I think the promo pairs that I have are like the Reverse Motorsports, the Winlike 96s. That might be it. But the fact that I have a shoe like this, like the Dornbecker 5s in a sample or a promo sample, is just amazing. So to give you guys some backstory on these sneakers, these are a pair of Dornbecker Air Jordan collaborations, and Dornbecker is actually a children's hospital based in Oregon. Every year Nike releases a collection in collaboration with Dornbecker Children's Hospital where some of the kids in the hospital actually get a chance to design their own sneakers. A couple special edition pairs are auctioned off at an event to raise money for the hospital itself, and then Nike releases a more standard version of the pairs to the public, which a lot of the profits from those sales actually go to the hospital as well. And what makes each colorway special, or each pair special, is that each pair is designed by one child at the hospital. So this pair was actually designed by a kid named Isaac. So Isaac actually had a heart issue and suffered 2 heart attacks while he was playing baseball. Isaac loved sports, he was obsessed with baseball and basketball, he played both, his dad was very involved, but unfortunately because of his previously undetected heart condition, he suffered the first heart attack while he was playing baseball and had to go to Dornbecker. While he was at Dornbecker, he was actually selected to design his own pair of sneakers, which ended up being these shoes, but unfortunately before the sneakers released, he passed away. So not only are these shoes special because they provided funding for the Dornbecker Children's Hospital and because of how great that they look, but also because of the story behind them and also the fact that they sort of carry on Isaac's legacy. But what I love most about this shoe are all the little details throughout the sneaker that he and his mom added and the Nike designers added that really remind you of Isaac and who he was. And I've got to say that personally, from purely a design point of view, this is by far my favorite Dornbecker sneaker ever made. It really is just a gorgeous pair of sneakers, and the story behind this sneaker makes it just that much more special. So for me, just having a pair of these, sample pair or not, is just so special, and I just love this sneaker. So to go over some of the details on the shoe, the entire upper of the shoe is covered in this black, almost iridescent patent leather. If you look at it in certain lights, it kind of has this cool like rainbow glisten to it, which I really love. But the most iconic detail of the shoe is the poem that Isaac wrote the day before he passed away that's printed all over the upper of the sneaker. And a detail that unfortunately wasn't included in this listing because the seller just didn't have it anymore was a black light that Nike actually gave you, which allowed you to sort of light up the shoe and see all the different words on the upper. I mean, you can just buy a black light flashlight, which is probably what I'm gonna do so that I can have something to kind of check out everything that's going on in the upper, but it's a really amazing detail, and it's one of those like hidden iconic details that everyone knows about when they talk about the Dornbecker Air Jordan 5s. Something that's kind of amazing me about this shoe is how little it's yellowing even though it's from 2013. It's almost 10 years old. There's barely any yellowing on the outsole, none on the netting, really none on the eyelets of the shoe. It's pretty amazing, and according to Isaac's mother, they actually used a specific material that won't yellow over time. Not only that, the outsole is also glow in the dark, which for sneakerheads is like, that's sick. So some other cool hidden details on the shoe are the numbers that are actually embroidered into the lateral sides of the heel. So on the left shoe, embroidered in white and black, you've got the number 9, which is actually Isaac's baseball jersey number. And then on the right shoe, you've got the number 31, which was his basketball jersey number. Of course, on the heel of the shoe, you've got the Jumpman embroidered in white. And then on the back of the tongue, you've actually got Isaac's initials and then the date that he was born and the date that he passed away. Something else that I love about this shoe, just from a purely aesthetic point of view, is the fact that the sock liner of this shoe is this really plush and really soft black leather. It makes the shoe feel so much more premium. The insole of the shoe, I believe, also comes in leather and may actually have the same poem that's on the upper sort of pressed into it, but I think because the shoe has been worn, it's not as deep as it used to be, unfortunately. I mean, to be honest, this shoe is absolutely incredible. I love it from both the story point of view and just purely the aesthetic point of view. I think it's one of the best looking Dornbecker shoes ever made, and I know I already said that, but it's just, that's how much I think it is. I just think it's an incredible sneaker. Plus, I'm a big fan of Air Jordan 5s. I don't wear them all the time because they're not the most comfortable Jordans in the world, but they really are one of my favorite silhouettes. I love the way that they look. Back in 2010, I was customizing a lot of 5s, so that's maybe where I got my just really deep love of Air Jordan 5s, but it's an incredible sneaker, and I'm just so stoked to have it. And the fact that it's a sample is just so crazy. I have a sample pair of Dornbecker Air Jordan 5s. That's next level, man. That's so nuts. And I'm so stoked that I was able to find it on eBay because I'd been looking for this shoe on a bunch of other sites for a while, but no one had it because you can't really list it because it's a sample pair. Not only that, a lot of places don't even sell used sneakers, and not only that, if they do, it's really hard to authenticate them, especially when they're a special edition pair like a sample pair. So if you guys are looking to grab any sneakers at all and you want to make sure that those sneakers are authentic, I definitely suggest going to eBay. Especially if you're looking for like that special edition, one-of-a-kind sneaker, that special collectible that you can't find anywhere else, eBay's the place to go. Plus the fact that they don't have authentication fees for either the seller or the buyer is just so incredible. You do save a lot of money and it makes it so much easier to buy and sell sneakers. But guys, with that, we pretty much wrap up the unboxing for today. I'm just so unbelievably excited that I have these shoes. I don't know if I'm gonna wear them because they're so special to me. I might keep them on the shelf like I've kept some of those other sneakers. So make sure to check out eBay if you're buying or selling sneakers. They have the best selection. They have no fees for buyers or sellers. And if you're buying sneakers, they guarantee that the shoes that you'll be getting are in fact authentic. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet and you want to see more videos just like this, and I'll see you all in the next one.